We back with another motherfucking episode. It's episode 11, PROCONversations. Got a couple things to run over, you know what I'm saying? Going from Brooklyn, go to the NFL, you know what I'm saying? Got a jam-packed episode. It's your boy, I love you, Jase.
And it's your boy Mook, and let's get straight into it. So like Jay said, let's go ahead and make a pit stop in Brooklyn because Kyrie had something to say, which he was basically doubling back on something that KD, I want to say, had said like maybe a week or two ago, and he had reposted on Twitter. I think we said something about it like episode 8, I want to say, but he basically had retweeted and he was like, I will be speaking about this on stream. He did end up doing that. So, Jace, I'm going to go ahead and let you have your take with it.
Yeah, man. I was kind of anticipating this because soon as that second episode dropped, Kyrie was saying that he was going to speak about it on his stream, and he finally did respond to him. Some of the stuff he said was kind of confirming things we had already heard through the grapevine. Like, for instance, Brooklyn never really wanted him. Like, him and KD didn't really fully scout the organization. They kind of was just like, we could just go here and start our own thing. And Brooklyn wasn't looking for them, you know. Of course, they probably was like looking at KD. I mean, what team wasn't looking to get KD that summer? Especially after all that had happened, like with the Warriors, they kind of figured he was going to leave anyway. But with that, we kind of had already heard those rumblings. Like, you know, they only wanted KD. They didn't really want Kyrie or DeAndre Jordan. That kind of came with the KD stimulus package, you know what I'm saying? They, in order to lock him down, they had to bring the homies with him. And off of that, he kind of went into one of the things KD said that we talked about on Fact of Feelings pilot was that he felt like him and Steve Nash was the only ones that was, you know, focused on that main goal of winning the championship that was locked in for real. And he felt like nobody else was locked in. And Kyrie was saying we was locked in too, but it just wasn't the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not going to do what you want them to do. And I get what he's saying because when you look at that whole situation, it was more than just basketball. It just wasn't pure hoops and, you know, da-da-da, they just ain't win. It was, you know, the COVID shot situation, the COVID test, you know, that going on. And then you had him sending having that screenshot of that stuff on Amazon and them getting mad at him about that. He never said that he supports that or go by this. It just was like a screenshot of it. You know what I'm saying? Him showing what that was. He wasn't supporting or down talking any ethnic groups, anything like that. And that turned to a whole thing. And, you know, him getting suspended indefinitely, all that. And it just was like a bunch of distractions from what they could have really been focused on. The only year, which was like that first year for the, like, a Kyrie KD Harden. And I really felt like that was like the best year they really had a chance to get that championship other than that second year. Harden goes down and, you know, he eventually comes back. We talk about this numerous times since it happened. Harden goes down. He's fully himself, but he's still on the court trying to play. And then Kyrie's out the whole rest of the damn playoffs, well into, you know, the next year because of, you know, however that happened. But Giannis been involved in that certain play. So once you finally do, you feel like everybody's going to be on the same page. They're going to be the top teams next year. That shit happens right there. And definitely suspension. Then you got Harden leaving. And then for him to say that, we didn't know he was asking for. He was asking to get off the team. He was asking to get waived, which was insane. I didn't know that. I don't think any of us knew that. So you had that going on. Like I said, man, it just wasn't a lot of basketball going on. And I really wish they were able to all be on the same page at the same time. It would have been one of the best big threes we've ever seen in our fucking life. One of the best teams we ever seen in our fucking life. I mean, it kind of still is, you know, for those 16 games that they did play together. But I just wanted to see chips. I wanted to see, like, a legacy left in Brooklyn that we never seen before. All of that. Like, it would have been some great shit, and we missed out on it. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I definitely understood, you know what I'm saying, what he was saying. And like you were saying, it was just bad situations happening at the wrong damn time. You know what I'm saying? Like, with KD saying the whole like he felt like only him and Nash wanting to win, like I could understand, you know what I'm saying, why he feel like that to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we got your ass first, you know what I'm saying, the whole Amazon book shit, you know what I'm saying, that happened, boom. Then the whole COVID shit going on, and you standing on like I'm not getting that shot. You know what I'm saying? Like like bro, you not playing. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't the point of us getting together. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like that was not the point of me telling them, hey bro, go, you know what I'm saying? Like even though, like you said, the plan wasn't really for Kyrie. But shit, fuck it, bro. We gonna make the goddamn plan work though, cause it definitely looked like it could goddamn work when y'all did play together. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all had little pieces. Nick Claxton, you know what I'm saying? Joe Harris when he wanted to fucking play good. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all had the pieces, but you know what I'm saying? They just wasn't built for that. But it's on the KD ass hill, bro. Fuck, bro. Like niggas had Unc out there, Jeff Green down there dropping 40, but. I understand it though. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas want to win, bro, and you know what I'm saying? Niggas on the older side, bro. We not 23 or nothing like that, bro. Like niggas getting injured, like nah, that's something we dead ass can't do nothing about. But the other shit, I'm not gonna count. We can. Don't get me wrong. I understand, Kyrie. If you didn't want to get that COVID shot, don't get that COVID shot. That's your, you know what I'm saying? That's you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like I don't know. It was just I don't know. Like, Lil B had that curse on KD, bro. I guess he was just, you know what I'm saying, getting out. You know what I'm saying? But to stay in Brooklyn though, you know what I'm saying, and to go on to the next topic. That boy Cam Thomas, man, how it's looking, man. That boy, I don't know. It ain't looking like he finna be a Knick. You know what I'm saying, for the time being. You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't know, basically, it said that the team offered him 14 mil a year
On a team option.
on the team option, lowballing that man like hell. With this one, I'm gonna go ahead and go first. What the fuck? Here y'all go again, bro. Here y'all go again with this dumb shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Here y'all go with this dumb shit, bro. Like y'all didn't learn from what the fuck had just happened, bro. Ain't nobody looking at the Harden situation. Ain't nobody like, even though it was just the Thunder, bro. Nobody else learned from that. Like, hey, bro, let's not trade these young niggas who look like they him. Please, bro. Let's keep them for a couple more years. You know what the fuck? 14 is fucking insane, bro. And to add on top of that, it's also rumored that more than half the league don't even believe he's like starter caliber. They believe he's like a bench player. Like this is a bench player asking for starter money. That's true. What the fuck is y'all seeing? I'm not seeing. Like I don't know. Like I think Cam Thomas is a great player in the right system. He could be fucking insane. I'm not gonna lie. If you did that, just be like, hey, bro, you go out there and score game. Right now, y'all want this man. Y'all want him to be goddamn. I don't know who y'all want him to be. Y'all want him to be a LeBron ass with Eric Snow them or some shit. Why the fuck you think Cam Thomas gonna be this, bro? Like, but 14 is crazy. I ain't gonna do too much. 14 is crazy, twin. Cam, go get your money, gang. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell these folks talking about. You not starter caliber. Bro. I don't know what the fuck they seeing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, make them folks regret that shit. But how you feel about it, Jace?
So I fuck with him as a scorer, and I feel like that's his natural thing. Like he's, if I'm not mistaken, he's the youngest player to have three straight 40-point games in a row. And you look at those games, he shot efficient in damn near all three of them, like hella efficient, and that's what he does. What it seemed like they trying to get him to do is be more of a playmaker. Even his last coach Vaughn, like he wanted him to be a playmaker, but it's like that's not my role. I'm not really a point guard. I'm a true shooting guard. So what you could do is build around me, get me pieces that can help me on that side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of players that's not necessarily two-way esque that can lock in on defense, but they are really high elevators on the offensive side of the ball. And I feel like that's what he does. He just plays for the fucking Nets. I feel like if he was able to put these damn stats up on another, another team, if he was doing this on the Knicks, they would love him. You know what I'm saying? They love Jalen Brunson for what he adds to the team. And obviously, he's a better playmaker, but he plays in a scorer esque game. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the biggest critiques about him, especially in the playoffs. He plays score-esque. He has the ball in his hand a lot. And that's something similar to what Cam Thomas does. And he's pretty young. I feel like he has a high ceiling. And they should, go ahead and lock this in instead of, put like you saying, like pussyfooting around, and you know what I'm saying, they're gonna wind up losing out on him, and then say he wound up on another team, a team that's actually in better position for a player like him. They gonna fucking regret it. To be honest with you, they gonna fucking regret it. I see a nigga was like 35 and he averaging this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or he didn't have like he just came out the G League asking for this or some shit. He's been on the Nets for 4 seasons and is averaging like 15. That's enough. I'll give him more than 14 points. I mean, look at what these other motherfuckers are getting, man. Look what Duncan Robinson's getting. Like, all these other bags that players that are less talented than him on the offensive scale are getting. So I understand his frustration. So but I don't know where it goes from here because, like you said, like people are, the consensus around the league right now is that he is just, a bench player. He's a spark off the bench. He's a Lou Williams or some shit like that. Jamal Crawford, players like that. Lamar Odom, something like that. But just on the offensive side, I don't think you getting that 14, above 14 mil on another team if he doesn't return to the Nets. So I don't know like how this plays out because as you see, like it just got reported that he deleted them off of social media. He unfollowed them. He took all of the stuff down that's like showing he was ever part of the team. I don't know where it goes. Like he winds up on the Jazz or Golden State or some shit like that. They're not paying him above $14 million. So I hope this ends well for Cam Thomas. I've always been up on him, even throughout the Big Three era of Harden, Kyrie, KD. I still was like, this is an amazing player. Hopefully it works out for him. You know what I'm saying? But to switch sports, you know what I'm saying, go to that other ball, you know what I'm saying. This nigga Jalen Hurts, man, still been a topic of conversation. We're not talking about him not wearing his ring and him moving on to the future. That's so much we get into. This one is involving Cam Newton once again and Ryan Clark. So basically, Cam Newton was giving a discourse on, Jalen Hurts not being a top 10 quarterback. And Ryan Clark responded by, going at Cam Newton's stats and lack of a ring. And Cam Newton responded by, going at Ryan Clark and his achievements and saying that he can't relate. How do you feel about the situation? Is, who's right? Like, is Jalen Hurts the top 10 quarterback? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a few questions with that. So, is Jalen Hurts the top 10 quarterback? Is Ryan Clark wrong for going at Cam the way he's going at Cam? Is Cam Newton wrong for how he's going at Jalen Hurts? Like, look, the people want to know what's up with where we at.
To answer your 3 questions real quick. In my opinion, yes, wrong, not wrong. And why? In my opinion, Jalen Hurts, he a top 10 quarterback. I'm not finna sit and try to do this shit, but you know what I'm saying? But he top 8. I'm gonna say that. He's top 8 in my book. You know what I'm saying? But I will say
seven niggas above him.
Fuck it, bro. I'm finna do it. All right. We already know who the first 4 is. You know what I'm saying? Josh, Pat, Joe Burrow. So they in the tier of their own. Now this one tier, he's in this second tier. Nothing wrong with that. So we at 4 already. 5, I'm not gonna count. Give me Justin Herbert, Jordan Love. I'm not gonna count. It might be crazy. And this is why I said like he like a, 5 through, 8. Cause with these players that I'm naming, you can mix and match. I'm not gonna cap. You can say he old, I don't give a fuck. I seen what he did last year. Give me Matthew Stafford. I'm not gonna cap. And to take away from that, just them 7 dudes that I just mentioned. I ain't even say Jaden Daniels. I didn't say CJ Stroud. There's still quarterbacks out there that I could name that's not a big. He's not better than him. I'm not okay. We have a lot of great quarterbacks in the league. Looking at what guys done did with what they have, I'm not gonna lie. There's some quarterbacks that you can name and you can be like, in a sense of
take off in the conversation.
No, nah. Cause if we being 100, he's in a similar situation in Detroit. You have a lot of weapons around you.
These niggas ain't a hometown hero, y'all.
Hey man, hey, I just gotta keep it real at the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Love them, bro. I hope them boys get a ring. Not over the Bills though, but you know what I'm saying? Gotta keep it real. But and that's the thing. That's why Jared Goff not in there. When you was on the goddamn Rams, like don't get me wrong, let me not talk him like that, cause that man, he had one of the greatest games of all time with Kansas City. Don't get me wrong, boy. I recall that game. You did what I'm saying? But that man wasn't doing shit, bro. I ain't gonna do no line, bro. Him and Aaron Donald them wasn't doing shit. Matthew Stafford first shit up, ring. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna act like they had the same complete goddamn roster or anything like that. But that man got that bro ring, bro. It just be small shit, bro. Certain niggas can't goddamn do it. Jared Goff, now you back that nigga because all these weapons around you. Good quarterback. You just more of a the niggas around you got to be good for you to really be relevant. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, bro. If you're a key piece to a winning franchise, bro, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. But we not gonna act like it's not 10 niggas on this roster that's better than you. We can't do it. It can't be 10 niggas on your roster that's better than you. But you top 3, 5 in your position? Come on, gang. When them Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, nigga, they without a don't give a fuck who get traded to their team tomorrow. Them boys still the best niggas on their team. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that shit not no argument. We not even sitting here argue that. So to keep this short and simple, you know what I'm saying? And to go on to Ryan Clark now real quick. A nigga who only been my fault. Cause I was finna say all pro. A nigga who only been a pro bowler once cannot bring up achievements and shit to a nigga that has won an MVP in the National Football League. Stay in your lane, little twin. And let's remember, the Pro Bowl voted on by fans, gang. Nobody give a fuck about that shit, boy. That's why Lamar and them don't play that shit. Nobody care about. When you get them APs, you're one of them guys. You ain't even never been in them talks. You ain't been in no MVP talks, gang. Defensive. Let's calm down, bro. You had no reason to go there. You could have been like, damn, twin. That's how you feel? Hey, gang, name the 10 quarterbacks you feel like better. And we could have kept it, and y'all could have kept it at that. And I feel like Cam would have made a normal video like, all right, here's the 10 quarterbacks. But you on national TV talking about, he never got one of these. Robert Horry got like 6, 7 of them bitches, twin. He not one of them guys. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't gonna care. You did what you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You might have been a key piece to these winning teams, but you weren't that nigga. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you watch that last Super Bowl, bro, and you did as like, yeah, bro, Jalen Hurts was the best nigga on it, be fucking serious with yourself, bro. Like, dead ass serious, bro. Like, for real. Be serious with yourself, bro. Did you like when got that Peyton Manning had got that shit? Man, that defense should have got that shit, bro. I'm tripping. Von Miller got that shit. I'm tripping. My bad. They did get that shit. So, yeah, hey, that nigga in a boat of his own, bro. That just got gifted one of them bitches, bro. I ain't gonna count. Ain't no wrong with that. He did play a great game, but let's be serious, bro. The defense was the best part about that game. But I've been on this topic for too long. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, Jace.
Like, I'm not even gonna pinpoint just the Super Bowl season. I'm not even gonna just pinpoint that. There's definitely like other quarterbacks that have, more of an eye for the game. We've seen more mobile quarterbacks. There's more mobile quarterbacks in that lineup that you gave out in your top 10 that are better on the run, better at exposing defenses, all kind of shit. So he's cool for that team. Let's say that. Let's call it that. He's great for that team. And that's cool. He's able to be great for that team and for their success and for that ring. Both things can be true at the same time. He could be great for all of that and still not be top 10. And I feel like that should be fine. I don't know why that's such an issue. Like, everybody feels like, oh, because he got a ring and he had the great Super Bowl, he got a... No, he don't. That don't necessarily mean that. I'm cool with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm trying to come up with, like, a NBA equivalent of this, like, whole thing. Okay, Jaylen Brown and the fucking Celtics. One of the things people always go at is, like, his left hand dribble, which has still been a thing, which is fucking crazy to me. You nigga been a pro for mad long. Nigga telling Taylor Rooks he finna win 8 rings and shit. All this dumbass shit, and you still can't dribble with your fucking left hand. But goes out there and ball his motherfucking ass off. And me and you been talking about this nigga, like, has a, heart of a champion, and he got that other mode more so than Tatum do. But do you feel like niggas is out here saying Jaylen Brown is a top 10 player in the NBA? Fuck no. Hell no. Niggas know damn well it's that fucking team. It's that team. It's that offense, that freedom to do what he does as a player. He got that Finals MVP, and everybody's fine without calling him or trying to make it seem like he has to be a top 10 player in the league. So I'm not understanding when we go on the NFL side, when we get into individual positions in that, it has to be like a major thing for it to be, you know what I'm saying, for him to be in the top 10 or not. And that's our whole issue. If you don't know that, that's how old our whole issue and why this wound up becoming a thing of pro conversations because they ESPN that network just do so much weird clickbait ass shit like and they're like afraid of change. They're like they always protecting the old guard of thinking and shit. It's really weird. It's really weird. I'll never really understand it. Fox kind of the same way, to be honest with you. I ain't no here to like throw shots at everybody. I'm just calling spade a spade. Like that shit's very fucking weird, and that's real instrumental why we came up with this. But yeah, Cam wasn't wrong to keep this shit a buck. He wasn't wrong at all. Ron Clark was definitely out of place. He's doing the same shit Stephen A. Smith be doing. And then like the piggyback off of that, if we going at Cam for you know what I'm saying his achievements and shit like that, based off what he's saying about a player in the NFL, we should be going at people like Stephen A. or other analysts or people that's on TV talking about sports that haven't played it. We should do that for everybody then. But we're not because we have the mind to think that some people are reporters and being able to separate that. You feel like Cam is trying to be personal about it. I don't feel like Cam is being personal about it at all. I don't feel like that at all. I see Cam be unbiased about a lot of shit. He does have a different lens because he actually played the fucking game, but I don't feel like it's biased by any mark. So yeah, Ryan Clark is definitely out of place for that. You definitely wasn't the top nigga in your position at any year. You probably was like one of the best maybe in the era or whatever, but you wasn't no top nigga. Like you didn't have no elite fucking run to where niggas was like, oh, Ryan Clark is the best nigga we've ever seen. Da, da, da. He's one of the goats. That ain't never fucking happened. You just have an excellent media presence, and that's how you've been able to transition and stay, relevant throughout these years. Had you not got the TV, people probably would have forgot about your ass, and that's just keeping it a buck. So for you to say that shit at Cam, that seemed like you want some hate shit. You want somebody shit. We keeping that shit a buck. Like that shit is weird. Don't understand that. But anyway, let's move forward. We just gotta, like I said, bro, the old niggas in the NFL definitely got a group chat, bro. So we got another motherfucker retiring, dog. That motherfucker Jordan Hicks to retire for the NFL. We ain't talking about it's a Jordan Hicks in the LB, which I just found out. We're not talking about him. Jordan Hicks, NFL, played for the Eagles, Cardinals, Minnesota, Browns, all that. Definitely won the Super Bowl, recorded 100 tackles over, 5 consecutive seasons. One of the few players to do that shit. Great, man. Great defensive player. Hate to see him go. Glad he got that ring. That's mostly how people be getting remembered, dog. He might get one of them jackets. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that 100 tackles, 5 straight seasons. Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't do that. That shit is hard to do. That shit is not something everybody just can get on that damn field. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about it. It's 50 motherfuckers on the team. It's like you got practice squad. You got to get through college. You got to get through high school. You got all this shit. You got the odds is like way crazier than it. Not to say that it's harder than NBA. I'm not trying to get into that conversation, but it's a real hard task to get selected. So for him to go through all of that, play 134 games, and still be fucking great at his position, yeah, he definitely was one of them ones. So shout out to him and all his future endeavors for sure.
That boy Jordan Hicks, man. That boy got drafted to the perfect situation, like the nigga we were just talking about. But he got drafted to the perfect situation, then had won a ring. Like he got drafted 2015, so they won a ring 2015, ain't it? Well, that 18. No, that was like 18.
I was finna say, you talking about goddamn Nick? You talking about Nick?
Yeah, like 18. Yeah.
You talking about that year? Goddamn.
Nick Foles. Yeah.
Nick came out of nowhere, boy.
Nah, yeah, I think that was 2018 though.
No, bro. So why wasn't he a top 10 quarterback? Let's talk about it. He went crazy, bro. He elevated the game. Exactly.
But yeah, man, Jordan Hicks in 134 games, he had 16 and a half sacks, 614 solo tackles and 6 forced fumbles. Always, you know what I'm saying? He was always just that solid linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like crazy. Like he wasn't no crazy elite guy. Just always, you know what I'm saying? That solid guy. You knew what you was gonna get from, you know what I'm saying, game in, game out. Well, shit, season in, season out. Shit. Like Jay said, shit, I'm definitely glad that he got that ring before he left. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know what I'm saying? I wish him the best, you know what I'm saying, on everything that he plan on doing after the NFL, you know what I'm saying? And I hope he take care. But to go on to the next topic, man, it's some damn reports out there, man. It's some reports out there, and they talking about Archie Manning. Well, I'm not even gonna start it off like that. The Rams is out here. They think Archie Manning is the number one quarterback. Like, and if he on that board when they got their pick, that's gonna be their pick. So to go ahead and get my take on this real quick, because I ain't gonna spend too much time on it, because it's really a report. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna do too much. But in my opinion, he not the best quarterback. But I think he a good quarterback though. So I mean, I'm not gonna really say nothing like, why the hell they looking at Arch Manning? I do think it's better prospects, but if they plan on not being a top team in the draft, then I mean that'd be cool to already be like, all right, bro, we plan on getting Arch Manning, and I understand it, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all will probably still have Matthew, and he'll be able to, you know what I'm saying,
I was
learn
just gonna
from
say that.
Matthew and
Yep.
shit. So you know what I'm saying? So I definitely fought with it, you know what I'm saying? I'll definitely that would definitely be great for him. But yeah, but how you feel about it, Jess?
Hey, I'm fucking with it. Far as if they was able to get him in that position, do I think he is one of the best quarterbacks? No, but he does have a high potential rate. I mean, obviously because of the namesake, but the talent is there. The potential of talent is there, but it's just not showing right now. It's definitely other quarterbacks out there that are better than him right now, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Let's not stop making shit like it's a bad thing just because we saying the motherfucker better than him. Like that shit's weird. Let's cut that shit out. Yeah, like I could definitely see that, especially with Stafford on the way out. Like, not saying that I still feel like he got a little bit left in the gas tank still. And they feel like that too, you know what I'm saying, with them keeping them this year. I think that's definitely a good quarterback to learn from because he's been on both sides of it. He's been on teams that have fucking stunk, and he's been on teams that actually did some shit, you know what I'm saying? And he been playing at a fucking elite level, doing the best he can on either side of that. So, yeah, I definitely fuck with it. He definitely can learn a lot and get to his bag. Obviously, he gonna, learn from his fucking uncles and shit too, but yeah. To piggyback off of that motherfucker, DJ Chark is going to the Falcons, man. How do we feel about that? Man, Penix got some damn weapons. Let's go.
Yeah, I fuck with DJ. Definitely, like, if we go back to, like, his Jacksonville days, like, 2018, 19, like, it was his, you know what I'm saying, elite days, not the, you know what I'm saying, try to take nothing from nothing like that, because I think, goddamn, like, the more seasons he played, like, the more banged up he got type shit, like, the more injuries he got type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, that kind of slowed him down a little bit, but when he does, you know what I'm saying, get the chance to play,
Hmm.
he's still a reliable wide receiver. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, just like Jay said, like, that boy Peters, he having some weapons now. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause this is definitely a guy, and then he a little bit on the older side, so he able to teach Drake London. You know what I'm saying? Just that little shit. You know what I'm saying? Though, just those young guys that they have in that room, he able to teach them shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of that untapped potential that they have. You know what I'm saying? Probably can unlock it, and this can look like a whole new damn offense. So you know what I'm saying? So I definitely fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit. And before I leave, them boys had the best draft, bro. So hey, bro, them boys hurt, bro. I will, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go catch it. I think shit. Matter of fact, the Bills play the Falcons. I will be there. Mook will be there. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But how you feel about it, Jace?
I'm fucking with it, dog. I love the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? I love the Falcons. I love the Hawks. I love UGA. I love the whole team, the home teams, man. But yeah, that definitely was something he was missing. Like he's Penix gonna be better going into his second year starting, and now he got another weapon to go out there and throw to. So this is easy. You know what I'm saying? I love it for them. Definitely was an elite draft for them as well. So yeah, I'm fucking with it. Easy money. Now, last topic we finna get into is goddamn Jamal Adams. This is crazy when we was talking about him going to the Raiders, you actually kind of predicted this because, and it usually be me. Like when we have our conversation, it usually be me especially on some like
But
2K shit. It be some, bro, I did this on 2K, woo woo, and then the nigga wind up doing the shit. That shit crazy. You spoke about Jamal Adams being at linebacker and how you would utilize him when you're playing man. And lo and behold, a few days right after he gets over there to the Raiders, we got Pete Carroll trying him out at linebacker. How do you feel about that?
yeah, man, you already know. Shit. This is where I like him at. I ain't gonna do no line. Like, he just want to hit niggas, bro. Like, I like folks who can cover, bro. That's how I like my safeties. All that hard hitting shit, bro. If your ass ain't Brian Dawkins, bro, or one of them type niggas, bro. Like I said, I don't like if you ain't real deal putting fear in niggas. Like, bro, I don't want to catch his ball by him, bro. We cool, bro. I ain't gonna do no line. So him being that linebacker, bro, I just feel like if anything, it just make him look 10 times better. Then you know what I'm saying. Then them times when the ball is in the air on his side and everybody peek, everybody know he not finna catch his ball. We gonna hope he hit stick this nigga. But most time, bro, them niggas, he trying to hit stick them boys and they bouncing off his ass and run it down there. You know what I'm saying, bro? Ain't nobody got. Just go play linebacker. As soon as that ball hike, you right down that hole, bro. That's what you want to do anyway. You a heat seeking missile. Go hit them boys. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to spend too much time. You know what I'm saying? I predicted it, so it was definitely something I had liked off that. But how did you feel about it, Jason?
All right, I'm fucking with it. I was fucking with it when you said it because I ain't never had visualized it. So now to see it actually coming into fruition on the field, I'm very excited to see how that works out for them. Cause like we were saying, like he wouldn't be the main CB anyway, and we thinking he just gonna add this veteran leadership. No, this motherfucker gonna get some tick. He just not gonna be where we thought he was gonna be at. Where I thought he was gonna be at. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to see how this shit plays out. How that defense is gonna work. Shit, might have a goddamn Legion of Doom 2 out that motherfucker.
And real quick, hey, bro. Hey, Pete Carroll, bro. If you watching it, bro, come do an interview, bro. I didn't give you, like, the biggest tip ever, gang. You know what I'm saying? All we want is a little interview, bro.
There you
But,
go. One of the first ones, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. But anything else you want to add before we get out?
Let's go Rockets. Let's make some more moves, bro. I'm ready for the season, bro. Football-wise, Buffalo, let's go. Let's add a weapon. Fuck it, bro. Let's go get Mike Thomas. Fuck it.
Oh,
Don't nobody want to get new. Let's go get Mike Thomas, bro. We got Josh Allen, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who at that receiver position, bro. You gonna get everybody to eat, gang. Come on, bro. They disrespecting you out there in New Orleans, bro.
so if it don't matter who at that position, them niggas pick up Riley Cooper tomorrow. They good. All right, that's the end of episode 11. It's your boy, I love you, Jace. And we're out.